What's going on guys, Cecil here. Welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm talking about the craziest theories of existence. So as you guys might already know, there are many theories of existence. Because what the hell are we doing here and why we came here in the first place and where we're gonna go after death and all these things, This has been a debatable thing over the centuries in history. While there are of course regular theories and beliefs like religious people who believe that there is a God and we will be judged in the afterlife for our actions, and based on this judgment we'll either be cursed or blessed in the afterlife, and atheists who deny the existence of God or any supernatural force, and that death marks the end of consciousness and there is no afterlife or continuation of the self. Those are regular theories and beliefs, but there are also other theories that are kinda crazy and will blow your mind. So yeah, let's get right into the crazy theories. The first theory would be the simulation hypothesis. The simulation hypothesis proposes that the reality that we know is not real in the traditional sense, but instead it's a computer-generated simulation that is created by a highly advanced civilization, sort of like the Sims game. We think we have free will, but we don't. We actually do what the person on the computer wants us to do. I'm guessing if that theory was correct, then computer programmers should be scared. Whoever created the simulation is probably gonna try to kill you because you're a threat to him. You might actually try to crack the system. The next theory would be the Boltzmann brain paradox. The theory belongs to this man, Ludwig Boltzmann. This theory basically suggests that the universe does not exist. The earth doesn't exist, the animals in it don't exist, the space doesn't exist, everyone they don't really exist. So what does exist? You might be wondering. Like, if all these things don't exist, what actually exists? Your brain. That's the only thing that actually exists. In order for me to explain to you the Boltzmann brain paradox, let me just ask you a simple question. What is more probable to be created out of nothing? An entire universe with all its planets and all its stars and suns, and all these living creatures that happen to exist in this single particular planet you're living in, which is Earth, or one single self-aware consciousness, one single brain that is entirely self-aware and is floating in a void. There is nothing around it, and the only job it has is to believe that it's a person living a life in an entire world, which is the world you're seeing. Yes, it is kind of a crazy theory, but Boltzmann's point is that first of all, it cannot be proven wrong, and second, he believes that his theory is way more probable than the theory of everything existing out of nowhere. Can you even comprehend the probability of you existing right now, watching this video right now, in this planet, in this galaxy, in this universe? It's very slim. It's probably 1 in a quadrillion or something. If your great-great-great-grandfather broke up with your great-great-great-grandmother because she was snoring in her sleep or something, then you wouldn't exist, simply because your great-great-great-grandfather wanted to get some good sleep. And trillions of other odds that could have been easily defied, but they actually went in the exact order so that you would exist right now watching this video. The probability for that is very, very slim. It's almost zero. Another physicist, which is Brian Greene, actually challenged all our theories to back up the fact that the brain paradox is a wrong theory, and so far none of the theories actually was able to back this up. Next theory would be quantum immortality. This theory is suggesting that we are immortal. It's an interpretation of quantum mechanics called the many worlds interpretation. In this theory, every time there is a life or death event occurs, actually both events occur, like you live and you die. It's just that your consciousness always travels into the timeline where you survive, but you didn't survive in the other timeline, and that's it. They're actually mourning you over there. You know Schrodinger's cat? Where there is a cat in the box with a poison, and until we open the box we do not know whether the cat is alive or dead. Schrodinger's cat experiment actually suggested that the cat was both dead and alive in some sort of a quantum superposition. Hugh Everett suggested that yes, the cat could be dead or alive, but after we open the box, one of the two situations will occur, but in reality, both of the situations will occur. But from the cat's perspective, she will always live. Even if she dies, her consciousness will just travel into a timeline where she lives and she will stay there, creating infinite timelines with infinite possibilities. And by the way, this theory is not just about life or death. Remember your high school crush that you admitted your love to her and she rejected you? Well, there is a timeline where she said yes and you married her and had kids. Your consciousness just decided to stay on the shitty timeline, but another version of you is having a blast right now. The next theory would be the holographic holographic universe. It basically suggests that our 3D reality is just a projection of information that is encoded on a distant 2D surface. So basically our universe is just a hologram. It appears to be 3D, but it's actually a 2D image, and it's projected in a way that it would look like it's 3D. Okay, let me try to explain it with a video game. For example, this game right there, Ezio Auditore in Assassin's Creed. To Ezio, this world is his reality. It's a 3D world where he can do anything he wants. He can touch anything, he can climb any wall, he can walk around. However, what Ezio does not know is that his entire world is not real, and it's just a virtual environment that's created by a programmer. It's simply made out of code, which is exactly like the 2D surface. Ezio doesn't know that his 3D reality is just a projection of information that's stored on a 2D surface, which is the code. He can't and will never be able to perceive it directly, but it indicates everything that he experiences. And that's similar to what the holographic universe is suggesting. Now, the idea is crazy at first, but you will actually be shocked when you know that when a lot of physicists actually assume that this is correct, and they took it into consideration while they were making their calculations, a lot of major problems were actually solved. Which implies that this could be true, and this is actually how the world truly works, in a way. Anyways, that's all for this video. There are actually many other theories of existence that I might actually talk about in a future video, so there could be a part 2 for this video. And yeah, that's pretty much all. I will see you guys later. Bye.